Welcome to Absolute Gaming. Get ready for this wild adventure to take off. Have you ever been sitting home bored, just wanting an amazingly, beautifully crafted game? Or roll across a screen as a man named Thermia? Or run endlessly over this beautiful landscape as Travin the Space God? Well, luckily, your search is over. I have found the game for you. This masterpiece goes by the name Dragooned. Listen, I know what you're thinking right now. There is no possible way that the gameplay could be anywhere as beautiful as these graphics, and I'm here to tell you that it is. As you can see from this gameplay that I'm giving you, the graphics are just very smooth on the eyes, and the backdrop just runs so smoothly with how you move and interact with the world. Now, I think I've gone on enough about how beautiful these graphics are, and I think it's time to talk about the gameplay. Now, this game runs smoother than a stick of butter. I've never seen a more fluid combat system in my life. It goes and uses advanced techniques, such as using the D-pad to move. Now, in my personal opinion, I believe that they have perfected the fighting game genre. As you can see, the moves are so fluid and nice, it makes you feel powerful, such as the kicks, or the amazing recording skills behind using the chainsaws as Craig. But personally, I don't think anything will ever compare to the absolute rush that it is to fight these hardened bosses. As you can see in this gameplay, I'm using the knight, and I'm quickly dodging left to right, throwing bubbles at my opponent. Now, I want somebody to name at least one other game where I could do this, and fluently switch characters in the middle of the fight. The fact of the matter is, you cannot name another game that is this good. They even make it a challenge to get medkits, the very necessity that you need, just to make the game oh so much more difficult. For right now, we're going to take a step back off Endless Dungeon and take a look at Onslaught. In this, you get to use the same character list as before, but on endless waves of ever so hardening enemies. In this run-through, I'm playing as the character John Socrates Deep Soulington, the Philosopher Prince. I'm using the Diamond Sword to swiftly strike down my enemies, or anybody that may stand in my way. And if you are very observant, you can see that the graphics do not change, no matter what game mode you are playing. The graphics will always follow your character, giving you the beautiful eyesores you need. Now, I'm gonna have to be completely honest with you. This is probably the most intense game that I have ever played, and I have played Kirby Air Ride. The entire time, I was on the edge of my seat, screaming and crying when I lost. But alas, that painstaking, brutal combat system drove me to try to master this game. And at the point that I'm at, I would have to say that I am an expert at this game. I have spent the last 3 weeks trapped in a room, surviving off of Mountain Dew and Doritos, playing this game non-stop. That's how I'm able to deliver you guys this beautiful gameplay of such a masterpiece in work. On good conscience, I can't recommend this game to anybody under 20 that has a long history of night terrors. I thought this game was fantastic, and out of 10, I would have to give it 3 middle fingers. But I'm not the only one to review it. Look at these other online reviews. Games Weekly says, "I can't believe Reese spent $10 on this." GameSpot, "Wait, this is a finished game?" Blockbuster stated, "We never saw this on our shelves." And to finish it off, the industry-dominating company Radio Shack, simply put, suck it 8-bit. Now this gameplay is so immersive that it is often mistaken for virtual reality. Personally, I have woken up countless times in a pool of my own blood, urine, and feces after having night terrors of the horrifying monsters found in this game. I would go as far to say that if Ubisoft and Treyarch had a baby, this would be that child. This has been projected to be such an industry-dominating game that Rockstar Games themselves have already tried to ban it in 12 third-world countries. Steven Spielberg is also rumored to want to make the movie of this game, but he is simply too worried that the graphics of real life cannot keep up with this game. Find this game at participating dark web websites after 6:52 p.m. Central Time.